Morning again, same old cup. Thinking I might call you up. Sidewalk cracks, tiny steps. Everything small feels like regret. Maybe just one word. La la. Maybe would it hurt? Oh. Back again, back again. Running back again. Back again, back again. Repeating back again. Rain on my shirt, nothing new. Walk past the station, remember you. Empty hands, pocket change. Replay the moment, does it change? Maybe just one word. La la. Maybe would it hurt? Oh. Back again, back again. Running back again. Back again, back again. Repeating back again. La 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 la. Silent street, counting feet. Miss you, miss me. Back again, back again. Running back again. Back again, back again. Repeating back again. Back again. Back again and back again. Running back again. Back again and back again. Repeating back again. Oh, I'm back again. Static hums through my headphones. Another morning breaking slow. Your voice cuts through the white noise like sunlight unprofessional. I fold your letters into birds, let them fly across my room. Each word a small rebellion against this quiet afternoon. The way you laugh and nothing makes the ceiling feel less close. I'm learning how to breathe again in spaces no one knows. Tell me why the simple things feel like they could save us both. You're my paper airplane conversation, floating through the static of my days. Coffee rings on empty notebooks, mark the hours that we spent building castles out of small talk. In this borrowed apartment pretend. Your stories paint the walls here with colors I can't name. Every pause between your sentences sounds like coming home again. Tell me why the simple things feel like they could save us both. You're my paper airplane conversation, floating through the static of my
Listen, how been counting heartbeats in the silence between your texts, memorizing how you say my name when you're distracted by the rain. You don't know that I collect the moments when you're not performing happiness. When your guard drops and I see the person hiding underneath the careful words, I wanna tell you that your nervous habits make me feel less alone. The way you tap your fingers when you're thinking, that you bite your lip when concentration takes you somewhere I can't follow.
These Tokyo afternoons stretch endless, but with you they shrink to perfect size. We're building something fragile here that need a name, a definite, and just two people learning how to let another person see them clear. If I could capture how this feels, I'd write it on the winter air, let it crystallize and fall like snow that never disappears in my paper airplane composition, falling through the static of my days. Static fades to something softer, your voice the only sound I need. Passenger seat, sneakers tapping on the floor. You talk about summer, but I'm drifting, wanting more. Windows crack, breeze pulls names from the past. We're moving east, but it's slow, dragging out each laugh. Quiet in the middle, traffic hum a song. You look over, smiling like it's all going on. Feels like we're floating, going nowhere fast. Tokyo rolling by, hope these minutes last. Say you're alright, let's stay right here. Floating in the now, nothing else so clear. Red lights line up, signals sink into the gray. There's coffee in my cup, little comfort on the way. Your hands draw patterns, tracing raindrops on the glass. I say something stupid, you let the moment pass, laughing in the silence, letting colors run. Let's keep it simple, no place but the sun. Feels like we're floating, going nowhere fast. Tokyo rolling by, hope these minutes last. Say you're alright, let's stay right here. Floating in now, nothing else so clear. All the old worries fade behind next street. For a while, for a while, this is all we need. I never ask where we're headed tonight. Heartbeat syncs up with every stoplight. Feels like we're floating, going nowhere fast. Tokyo rolling by, hope these minutes last. Say you're right, let's stay right here. Floating in now, nothing else so clear. Don't say a word, just let it play out slow. As the city moves past, I just want you to know it's like we're floating, just here in this ride, with you by my side. my coffee. I keep tapping the table like maybe it's nothing. Little face pop. Bubble up, tiny laugh. Bubble up, bubble up, bubble up. Sweet and soft, bubble up, stay up, bubble 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 up. Shoes by the door, all line. Time floating, I lose my mind. Forgot what I was looking for. Just playing, just passing by. Maybe it's everything. Little things shine. Bubble up, tiny laugh. Bubble up, bubble up, bubble up. Sweet and soft, bubble up, stay up, bubble 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 up. Scoop-a-ba-doo, ooh-ba-ba, ba-ba-ba-da, mm-da-da. Bubble up, bubble up, bubble up, bubble up, bubble up. Sweet and soft, bubble up, stay up, bubble 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 up. Just a little now. Bubble. Always asking me why you wear that mask behind bulletproof glass, building barriers, building fast. Can't catch your breath, can't catch the train. Platform panic plays, pushing people past the pain. Tell me what you're running from. Tell me where you're gonna run. Bullet train brain breaking barriers down, breaking barriers down. Speed of sound, speech, spinning spirits round, spinning spirits round. Younger than Materu, waiting at the station. Yini now, worried heart. Fast forward feelings, backward glancing grief. Stop, start, stop again. Who decides the destination? Who decides when we begin? Breathe before the breakdown begins. Breathe before the breakdown, before you board that train again. Concrete corridors calling out your name. But maybe you don't have to play this game. corner seat by the window. Same order every day. Iced coffee in my hands now, but there's something in the way. Maybe it's the way the sun hits different. Maybe it's the way you smile when you see me. Maybe it's the way my heart keeps racing when you walk by my table. In this little cafe where time stands still, every moment feels so real. You and me in afternoon light, making everything feel right. In this little cafe where dreams come true. All I want is me and you. Cafe days, cafe ways, never want them to fade away. Cafe days, cafe ways, hope you're here to stay. Barista knows my name now. You order something sweet. Two strangers becoming close somehow in this tiny corner street. Maybe it's the way the rain sounds pretty. Maybe it's the way you laugh at my jokes. Maybe it's the way this feels so easy, like we've known each other forever. In this little cafe where time stands still, every moment feels so real. You and me in afternoon light, making everything feel right. In this little cafe where dreams come true. All I want is me and you. Cafe days, cafe ways, never want them to fade away. Cafe days, cafe ways, hope you're here to stay. Started with just coffee and a book to read alone. Now I'm checking every hour if you'll come and make this home. Conversations flowing like the steam from my cup. Every single day with you I'm feeling lifted up. Studying your face when you're not looking my way. Memorizing every single word you have to say. This place used to be just where I come to hide away. Now it's where I hope to see you every single day. Corner booth became a spot without us even trying. Heart beating fast each time I see you multiplying. Simple conversations turning into something more. This is what I never knew I've been looking for. When the cafe closes down and the lights are turning low, will you walk me to the station? Will you tell me that you know? In this little cafe where time stands still, every moment feels so real. You and me in afternoon light, making everything feel right. In this little cafe where dreams come true. All I want is me and you. Cafe days, cafe ways, never want them to fade away. Cafe days, cafe ways, hope you're here to stay. Same corner, see tomorrow, hoping you'll be there. Under thin pale blue, notebook open, steady breath. Raindrops fall, lost count. Pages curl, only half written. Soft, careful shuffle. Edges blur, lights fading. Words left hovering. Tucked away hope inside sleeves. Distilled sweetness, memory leaks. Keep forgetting, faint parade, smiling softly, then it fades. Spinning umbrellas, crossing lanes, only catching colors. I pretend not to care. Barely audible, our voices don't meet. Chalk dust floating, afternoon heat. Thin air between us, kindling what we lost. Hard to remember who laughed first, who crossed. Thinking maybe this distance meant to think. Notes past never open, hiding sleeves. You tap your fingers, I watch and I leave. Sun slipping low, shadows underline. Saying everything, saying nothing in time. Could try, could fail, just letting it be. Shaky, small truths, you're standing near me. Thinking maybe this distance, maybe it's not just mine. Sharing quiet like an answer. Do you feel it too? Not enemies, not quite friends. Caught between lines we pretend. Can I speak first? Tongue tied, breathe in. Under your eyes, second skin. If I say sorry, will the space disappear? Or is this who we are, year after year? Thinking maybe this distance is softer than goodbye. If you keep standing on this border, will it ever feel right? Afternoon passes and walk the other way. I breathe in the silence, nothing left to say. Sidewalk chalk left outside, washed in white lines. Shoes making soft patterns, raindrop designs. My hands deep in pockets, hiding half my mind. Counting each autumn leaf, all that I find. Under my umbrella, under my umbrella, again and again, again and again. Under my umbrella, under my umbrella, and silence is safer. It's what I choose. Under my umbrella, again and again, Under my umbrella, safe from the rain, Raindrops are questions nobody asked. Under my umbrella, time softly passed. La la, la la, falling silent, eyes drop down, heart in slow motion. Oh, oh, empty spaces, someone's around, but you're all I want to know. Coffee cooling on my side, laughing at nothing, you're nearby. Sideways glances, barely brave. My sleeve hides what I can't say. Do you feel the air shift too? Stuck between maybe and please. I count the moments, brush the truth. Too many reasons not to leave. Between blushes, I almost say it. Words like petals never land. If you reach across, would I hold you? Crossing lines I only plan. La, la. Bus ride home, your shoulder near. Raindrops racing, disappearing. Fingers fidget, trading smiles, wishing every stop took a while. Something simple still unsaid, carried quiet on my sleeve. Try to read the look you sent, scared to hope for what I need. Between blushes, I almost say it. Words like petals never land. If you reach across, would I hold you? Crossing lines I only plan. Tangled courage, paper thin. Do you hear me trembling when I laugh? In the pause, do you see me then? Afraid you'll see, but hope you ask. Between blushes, I almost say it. Words like petals never land. If you reach across, would I hold you? Crossing lines I only planned. Maybe someday, maybe tonight, I'll let my secrets slip in the quiet. Oh, You tap your fingers on the table, eyes drift lost in little thoughts. I'm watching from across the counter, wondering what you're keeping locked. Tiny smile when you pour your coffee. Do you notice when I look your way? Tangled up in easy mornings, guess I'll try to make you stay. You move just like the music's playing, but there's quiet in between the lines. Every day's a little guessing game, trying to read what's on your mind. Can you tell what I'm thinking? Or am I just guessing? Grocery list inside your pocket, but your mind's somewhere else again. You laugh at something on the TV, don't tell me, leave me in suspense. So I fill the space with silly questions. You roll your eyes and play along. We're dancing in a lazy moment underneath the simple song. You move just like the music's playing, but there's quiet in between the lines. Every day's a little guessing game, try to read what's on your mind. Can you tell what I'm thinking? Or am I just guessing?
It's a little bit frightening. You mix up sugar with a dash of salt, smirk in the kitchen acting like it's just my fault. I play the detective but I miss every sign. Still I keep coming back cause it feels by design. Two sides playing out a game without a prize, searching for your laughter, for the truth behind your eyes.
So I hum a tune, you finish the line. We speak in riddles half the time, finding comfort in the guessing, cause your smile is the reason I keep pressing. You move just like the music's playing, but there's quiet in between the lines. Every day's a little guessing game, trying to read what's on your mind. Can you tell what I'm thinking? Just guessing. La la la. Can you tell, or am I just guessing? Oh, la la la. We sit across from each other, coffee getting cold between us. Your eyes avoiding mine again, like we're strangers on a train. All these words we never say, building walls we can't break down. I know you feel it too somehow. Why don't you tell me what you're thinking? Why don't you let me see inside? These careful smiles we keep on wearing are just another place to hide. Why don't you? Why don't you? Remember when we used to fight? At least then you would look at me. Now everything's polite and safe, but nothing's real anymore. All these words we never say, building walls we can't break down. I know you feel it too somehow. Why don't you tell me what you're thinking? Why don't don't you let me see inside? These careful smiles we keep on wearing are just another place to hide. Why don't you? Why don't you? Maybe we're both too scared. Maybe we're both too scared to break what little's left. But silence never saved anyone. Why don't you tell me what you're thinking? Why don't you let me see inside? These careful words we keep rehearsing will heal what's broken deep inside. Why don't you? Why don't you? Coffee's cold, you're still not looking. Why don't you?
Kicked back, feet up sideways, caught up, sweet unplanned wave. You said, just try, don't care, then laugh, spills everywhere. Light skips under pink sky, gentle echoes. Tiny fizz, feels like I can fly. Round and round, up we spin. Didn't expect it, but I let you in. Spinning out all my doubt. You turn my mood right around. Sip slow, sun melts, tickles. Lost time, smile so little. You grin, eyes pull me close, we're laughing. Don't need a reason, I know. Till back, loose and free. Easy, soft, you're just you with me. Round and round, up we spin. Didn't expect it, but I let you in. Spinning out all my doubt. You turn my mood right around.
Soft drop, never thought I'd fall like this. Sugar on my tongue, little hit, little twist. You push, I pull, bright nights open-ended. Didn't plan to rush, just how laughter blended. Caught a look, can't fake, only real, only now. Let the world wait, we're sweet somehow. Stuck in a loop, you make it all make sense. Carefree, no defense. Front porch, socks on stone. Nothing's planned, still I feel at home. Round and round, up we spin. Didn't expect it, but I let you in. Spinning out all my doubt. You turn my mood right around. Still spinning, still sweet.
candles cold on my cheek, ticket print in my palm, city rumbling beneath. Her laughter 2 seats back, trying not to stare too long, chasing sunbeams on metal rails, her playlist up too strong. Faded spray paint, numbers scrolling by, she shares a smile, we're drifting synchronized, right in this sunrise express. You catch my eye and I confess, I'm floating on this peaceful ride. If I could, I'd sit by your side. Silent vending light and coffee in her hands, and soft blue headphones, shoulders brushing as we stand. She hums a tune I almost know, definitely for my nerves. I let go slow, breathing in the curves on this sunrise express. You catch my eye, can't second guess. I'm floating in your orbit now. Let's not think about the how. Every station, morning rewinds, fleeting signals, quiet minds. If the next stop comes and you're still here, might say hello just to keep you near. Right in this sunrise express, words unspoken feel like guidance, floating high on this peaceful ride. Maybe one day you'll sit by my side. On this sunrise express, you catch my eye, no regrets. I'm floating this feeling moon high. Maybe next time you'll sit by my side. Oh, the apartment door, shoes still tangled. That plastic bag on the table, just left it there. Blue stripe, crushed receipts peeking out. Heard your laugh slide under the window, short and sort of bright. Candy wrappers in the kitchen, counting lightning bugs outside. Groceries melting, you won't sit down. I bet wish I could press pause in this grown blurry late afternoon. Instead I just tie my hair, pretend it's nothing this time. Soft sounds, ceiling fan sweeping, so dark and vivid. I let a little smile linger, lips pressed in for the draft to shift. Nothing to say, so I chew on and gum. Cool on my tongue, you watch me drum thumb on the wall. Words spin little circles, floating like they weigh none. Room so small, but I keep chewing, keep waiting. Sun slides off the counter, catches on the glass. Phone buzzing somewhere, but I let it ring past. You sort keys on the hook, eyes on your shoes. I save my question for later. you hum something out of tune under the kitchen lamp. Pretend to stretch slow and simple. Silence is louder if you squint at it. You reach for gum, hand brushes mine. Haha, does this mean anything? Lava. Nothing to say, so I write you on in. Cool on my tongue, you watch me drum thumb the wall. Words spin in little circles, falling like they weigh none. Room so small, but I keep chewing, keep waiting. Door clicks, then it's quiet. Wrappers on the sink, sigh on my teeth and on my breath, thinking maybe next week. Sunny socks, strawberry socks, still mismatched again. Do you ever wear two different shoes? I do, sometimes just for the meme. Laundry undone, breakfast undone, clouds out a habit. Daisies on my windowsill, they ask nothing, they look chill. Life's all lowercase, silly typos, blurry photos and crop frames. Socks don't match, that's my brand. Socks don't match, understand. Socks don't match, there I stand. Socks don't match though. Stumbling over stair-step thoughts. Chocolate bar in my hoodie pocket. Spilled milk on my notepad, Tuesday's a mood. Rainy playlist on repeat. Serotonin's on back order, sweet. Followers on no many, but my plans just cancel again. Socks don't match, that's my brand. Socks don't match, understand. Socks don't match, here I am. Socks don't match, won't match, low. Maybe one day all these grown-up things, sorted drawers, maybe wings. For now, just mismatch comfy. So, still me. Socks don't match, that's my brand. Socks don't match, take my hand. Socks don't match, nothing planned. Socks don't match, oh. Sunny socks, strawberry socks, don't care if you understand. Socks don't match, that's my brand. can you hear me? Can you hear me? Gentle goodness, graceful and growing. Can you feel it? Can you feel it? Morning medicine, morning medicine. Healing hearts that hardly hurt anymore. Distant drummer drum so delicate, dancing through my drowsy days, finding frequencies and friendships in the frequencies that fade. Maybe it's the melody making morning magic. Maybe it's the way you breathe through my tiny speaker. Coffee cooling, conversations calling. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Gentle goodness, graceful and growing. Can you feel it? Can you feel it? Morning medicine, morning medicine. Healing hearts that hardly hurt anymore. Can you hear me calling? La 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 la. Morning medicine. La 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 la. Bitter broadcasting becomes beautiful when I believe between spaces. Simple sounds and subtle salvation in the silence, in the silence. Coffee cooling, conversations calling. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Gentle goodness, graceful and growing. Can you feel it? Can you feel it? Morning medicine, morning medicine. Healing hearts that hardly hurt anymore. Morning medicine. Morning medicine for me. My hands are quiet, resting on my knees. I see the pale sky through the curtain folds. Breath hangs above me, kinda heavy, kinda cold. I wonder if it matters, it's barely morning. Isn't it strange how I wait for things to change? Talking to myself, pretending that I care. Over and over I count the soft lines, holding it in, hoping for some sign. If I shout, no one knows why. Still I sit underneath this pale sky. Still I sit, still I try. Underneath this pale sky, I let the world float distant outside my door, trying to find an answer, but my voice is sore. I could say something harsh, I could make a mess, but quiet fills the room, I guess I like it best. Is it enough just to take this slow? I press down my feelings so they never show. Over and over I count the soft lines, holding it in, hoping for some sign. If I shout, no one knows why. Still I sit underneath this pale sky. Still I sit want something new. But today I can only watch the hue. Over and over I count the soft lines, holding it in, hoping for some sign. If I shout, no one knows why. Still I sit underneath this pale sky. Still I sit, still I try. Underneath this pale sky. Underneath the pale sky. Baby, bring it back to basics. Barely breathing when you say this. Pretty please, don't play pretend. Picking fights that never. Tell me what you're thinking. Feel my feelings freely sinking. Can't control, can't contain. Catching feelings like the rain. Talk me down, down, down. Turn my world around, round, round. Talk me down, 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 down. Sweetly singing silly songs. Something's right but feeling wrong. Dancing dangerous desires. Burning bright like birthday fires. Say something, say something. Make me believe, make me believe. Tell me what you're thinking. Feel my feelings freely sinking. Can't control, can't contain. Catching feelings like the rain. Talk me down, down, down. Turn my world around, round, round. Talk me down, down, down. Maybe I'm just crazy, calling out for something saving. Push and pull, we play these games. Nothing's ever quite the same. Talk me down, down, down. Turn my world around, round, round. Talk me down, down, down. Don't leave me hanging around. Talk me down, down, down. In front of the cafe, you hurry past. Wind plays with your hair, quick footsteps fade. You tilt your umbrella to shield the rain, but the droplets still find you anyway. I think of the way to always laugh it off, trying not to show when you're feeling lost. I think of the way you always laugh it off, trying not to show when you're feeling lost. Left your umbrella by the door. Raindrops blur the things you ignore. You keep on walking when the sky pulls you down. Smile one thing, never let it show. After class, you trace lines on your sleeve, pausing just a second when no one sees. Your shoes are soggy, but you don't complain, pretending this way Sometimes I watch from across the street, wonder how you keep it all beat. You never ask for help, just move along. Still I wanna walk beside you home. Left your umbrella by the door. Raindrops were the things you ignore. You pocket when the sky pulls you down. Smile more than never let it show. So I pick up the things you leave behind. Maybe next time you'll let me inside. Remember when we drive, windows down, no destination. You laugh, filling up the space between what was and what we're chasing. Coffee cups and morning light, dancing on your kitchen table. Now I'm here alone again, wondering if I'm still able to feel the way I used to feel when everything was simple then. But we used to be something beautiful. We used to be more than memories. Now I'm reaching for what we used to be. What we used to be. Sunday morning stretch so long, your voice calling from the shower. Every ordinary thing felt like we had all the power. Now the silence fills the room where your stories used to linger. I'm still learning how to breathe without your hand inside my finger. To feel the way I used to feel when everything was simple then. But we used to be something beautiful. We used to be more than memories. Now I'm reaching for what we used to be. What we used to be. Time keeps moving, but I'm standing still in the space between what's real and what I feel. Cause we used to be something beautiful. We used to be more than memories. Now I'm reaching for what we used to be. 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 Ooh. Hey, can you hear me now? Drawing circles small and round. One more morning turns around. Tick, tick, la la la. Counting footsteps just to see if anyone remembers me. Soft as sun and cold as tea. Tiny hopes, la la. Draw a line, one by one, side by side. Draw a line, underneath I hide. Just a little keep it simple. Quiet windows close again. All my questions little then, filling empty with my pen. Slowly, slowly, la la. Counting raindrops, counting time. Pencil shavings, crooked spine. Waiting for a little sign. Waiting here, la la la. Draw line, one by one, side by side. Draw line, underneath, I. Just a little. Draw line, one by one, side by side. Draw line, every time I try, keep it simple. Sometimes I want to ask the sky, why am I small? Why do I try? But lines I make, they never lie. Just pieces drawn, it's me inside. Oh la la. Scribble in the margin every empty afternoon. Paper full of moments I'll be leaving pretty soon. Overlapping hopes like bubbles that are thin. Fold the corners down, let the day begin. Call me out and scribble, shy and a little blue. Now forgotten faces, just learning how to be new. Words are stuck and simple, looping in my mind. Repeating every feeling that I couldn't find. Draw a line, one by one, side by side. Draw a line, underneath the high. Just a little. Draw a line, one by one, side by side. Draw a line, every time I try. Keep it simple. Draw a line, one by one, one by one. Draw a line, and I'm. Sun on your shoulders, sky is so clear, say you see me. Morning is golden, far and near. Touch the day gently. Sidewalk skipping, quiet side together. Every sunrise hides surprise. Your bundled laughter, clinking shy. Words keep tumbling, wonder why. Catching your glance, I hesitate. Cloud drifts by slow and late. Can you feel this silent wait? Laugh with the sunlight, hold my hand tight. Brighter but broken, we walk into the light. Smiles that are chasing, traces of blue. Happy but hurting, sunlight keeps you. Clouds cut corners overhead. Soft confession left unsaid. Sparrows settle, city small. Tripping steps, we almost fall under these rays. I contemplate, warm and wistful, shifting fate. Will we drift or hesitate? Laugh with the sunlight, hold my hand tight. Brighter but broken, we walk into the light. Smiles that are chasing, traces of blue. Happy but hurting, sunlight keeps you. Blushing morning, bare, late bright. All the questions start to bite. Can I tell you what feels right? Laugh with the sunlight, hold my hand tight. Brighter but broken, we walk into the light. Smiles that are chasing, traces of blue. Happy but hurting. different by now. Sitting in your room, drawing plans that it never worked out anyway. Hey you, with your big ideas and your scared little heart, wish I could tell you it's okay to be small. Wish I could show you the sun still comes up even when you fall, even when you fall. You keep waiting for someone to notice what you're trying to say, but maybe learning to listen to yourself is the better way. Hey you, stop looking so hard for what's already there. Wish I could tell you it's okay to be small. Wish I could show you the sun still comes up even when you fall, even when you fall. Da-da-da-da-da. Those mistakes you made, they taught you things you couldn't learn another way. And that boy who broke your heart in spring, he wasn't worth the tears anyway. Wish I could tell you it's okay to be small. Wish I could show you the sun still comes up even when you fall. You're gonna be just fine after all. Na na na. She waits at the station, shoes half untied, jacket in hand. White earphones, twist silence in her eyes, morning slips fur pad. She counts painted lines on the ground, over and over, round and round. Beneath her umbrella, she walks slow. Every step, same shadows follow. Umbrella, she won't let it show. Just keeps walking, just keeps walking. Saw her reflection, faint in the glass, biting her sleeve, trying not to laugh. Faces rush by, she barely lifts her head. Another day, just red and gray. She taps out a pattern line on her back, keeps tracing circles, it's a drag. Beneath her umbrella, she walks slow, silent parade in a world of echo. Umbrella, umbrella, still carries it low. shine, nobody knows.
Fold your words so carefully, crease them at the edges, but I can see right through your thin excuses. At every line you practice in the mirror, you think I don't notice how you weigh your hurts, but your paper elegies, airplane promises keep crashing on my floor, and I'm tired picking up the pieces. Why don't you say what you really mean? Stop hiding behind your magazine. I can read between your paper thin defenses that you're living in. Just read between your paper thin defenses that you're living in. Just say it, say it, say it now. Your origami explanations twisted into perfect shapes, but when I try to unfold them, they tear apart in my hands. The way you stack your reasons like cards about to fall. One breath and it all collapses into lies across the wall, and I'm done picking up the pieces. Why don't you say what you really mean? Stop hiding behind your magazine. I can read between your paper days, but it says that you're living in. Read between your paper thin defenses that you're living in. Just say it, say it, say it now. I used to think your silence was mysterious. Now I know it's just cowardice. Stop cutting me with paper cuts. Tell me what you're running from. Why don't you say what you really mean? Stop hiding behind your magazine. I can read between your paper thin defenses that you're living in. Defend between your paper and just fence it's that you're living in. Just say it, say it, say it now. Riding slow, hands on window, I drift, watching clouds roll by. Heartbeat steady, the traffic fades. There's a quiet in the rhythm of the drive. I tell myself to breathe, just let it slide. Do you ever feel like slipping out of time? What's on my mind? Can you read it in my sighs? Do you hear me asking quietly, or am I lost beyond these eyes? What's on my mind? Will you stay and listen close? Are all my questions floating? Or do you feel
my cheek. Sometimes peace is found in the strangest ways. Every little moment I try to hold it tight. Do you ever wonder if things will turn out right? What's on my mind? Can you rate it in my size? Do you hear me asking quietly, or am I lost behind these eyes? What's on my mind? Will you stay and listen close? Are all my questions floating over? Do you feel them? Oh, I keep repeating the same old lines. Is this just passing time or something we find? What's on my mind? Can you read it in my sight? Do you hear me asking quietly, or am I lost behind these eyes? What's on my mind? Will you stay and listen close? Are all my questions floating, or do you feel them? What's on my mind? What's on my mind? Do you feel it too? What's on my mind?小さな灯君で浮かんでる静かな部屋でこけよう。魔のそか枯れてるのに種木一つこもす左の裸足昨日のままどうして後悔まだ聞こえないぼんやりと目寝る景色君だけにの変えて言葉足りない豆帳も捨てゆく Why do you wait? 君は何を見てるの Why do you wait? 私だけ止まってるもういいよ大かける Why do you wait? すれ違うバス二つの彼玉狙いか何の奥雲とつが鍵を切ったのに何も変わり君の眼差し素直になれずに消しゴムみたいに少しずつ消えてくこの木だけを通して Why do you wait? 風に揺れる中咲く Why do you wait? 名前を呼べないままね心だけ繰り返す Fade Why do you wait? 雨の後枯れると思ったそれなのに胸の黒は他ないもし今日声をかけたら何か変わるの Why do you wait? 君は何を見てるの Why do you wait? 私だけ止まってる今もまだ繰り返すこの世の中 Why do you wait? Hey. Why do you wait? Why do you
そこ Tiny raindrops dance 二人きりから今は少し船の沖まで下しみる同じ静けさふとした色伝で君が笑うトーン In your eyes まだ知らないことばかりさよなら褒め見送る熱いこと You wave and I cannot call your name 夢みたいな瞬間を抱きしめたくて So close So far 背丈のまま金詰め並んで歩く左前のそばになぜか切なさが消えて言えない言葉ほど優しさになる揺れる子をかたしてるけど Can you hear me 少しだけドローになりたいさよならほはことだけ走る You smile and it's gonna reach you お滑りのそ遊ぶ未来はまだあの日のまま季節が変わるたび思い出すのあの時伝えなかった気持ちはどこへ泣いてたに今なら言えるかな You and I still chasing yesterday 背中をだ日差しのベルが君けばいのビートとよもう君みたい Believe me, believe it, believe it 君は
Satin seats slipping slowly past the scenery. Rhythms run along the rails, easy company. Lace-edged laughter, distant, drifting. Smiles settle, simple, soft-spoken, shifting between blurred billboards and blue morning ties. Only the window wind, clear and kind. You tucked your coat sleeve, tracing lines over time. Tangle of hair, daylight caught, brushing the world as our sighs pause. Softly spinning, never still, ever still. Passing moments, wish you will. Shoulder to shoulder, subtle syncopation. Maps folded flat, faded destination. Sparrow silence, certain flight, your eyes linger longer than night. Low laugh lingering and carrying light. Clouds in cadence outside, quiet refrain. Breath held between each gentle refrain. Softly spinning, never still. Stand never still. Passing moments, wish you well. Pause by the platform, press of your hand. Wordless wishing, maybe you'll understand. Slide in the silence with a steady smile. Lonely doesn't linger, not for a while. Softly spinning never still, never still. Passing moments, wish you well. Station slowing, sandals tapping. You glance back, breeze wrapped